Some people externalise everything. In fact, it's the default state to externalise, to look outside yourself for answers, to say, well, things aren't going good. Whose problem is it? Who was to blame? What's going on? And never looking inwards and taking the time to work out what was your part, because that's when you get wise. That's when you change. That's when you go, oh, wait a sec. Yeah, sure. Treated poorly. All right, things didn't go right here. I did something wrong, and someone hurt me and that. But rather than push it out and go look for all the reasons why you did it that are external, say, where am I at fault? What did I do wrong? And to find happiness within instead of looking outside for money and visible indicators of well-being. Sure, a visible indicator of well-being is your health and your mental health. Good. But the Ritz watch, the shiny watch, yeah, if you're into watches, fair enough. But you don't need a $40,000 watch unless you're into rich watches, or you got too much fucking money. That's it. That's the truth. You're externalising. You're creating your self-worth around external things, not internal, like integrity and how well you treat people and how well people treat you because of the way you make them feel. All these things are internal. You have to look within, but a lot of time that's hard because by looking in, we see glimpses of the monster in us all, and we reject that shadow part of ourselves. We push it away instead of accepting it and embodying the best parts of ourselves, but knowing those other parts are there. Because if you don't know them and you don't accept them, you don't say, yes, that's a part of me, yes, I'm capable of that, then it leaks out of you. It leaks out in the way you talk, in your passive aggression, or what you do when you're not thinking. It's just rote. It's just little monsters popping up inside of you. And if you're rationalising things and externalising things, you can be hurting people and never take responsibility for it. You can do all sorts of damage to the people around you, and you can look at yourself and you can say, they deserve that. Because you're looking outward and you're looking at their problems, but you're not looking inward, and you're not looking at your part. Sure, it's not all you. It's never all you. So if it was not all you, someone might have diffused it and give you a good day and you had a good moment and the best part of you was brought out in you. But if the worst part in you was brought out in you, it's just not that other person that made that happen. It's in you. And you've got to accept that. That's a part of you. That's a part of who you are. Some people are that broken, and so there's a kernel inside them that says, I'm wrong, I'm bad, I'm evil, that they just reject that totally, and they're the best and they're always right and everything, and that's how you become a narcissist. You just can't accept that hurt because you got this nugget of belief put there from a caregiver, and that's what drives you. While if you accept that, wait a sec, I'm wrong, if you have that, then you collapse. But the thing is, if you don't collapse, you never get to the stage where you're strong enough that kernel's not there anymore. You don't believe it deep down underneath all that other rubbish that's reversey-cursey telling you the opposite, because you don't want to believe that's true. But that's your bottom line. That's where you collapse and fall in when it's proved that is used, that you're not good, you're bad. But the thing is, we're human. We're good and bad. We're not one. It's not this good and evil game. We're all capable of evil. We're all capable of being good people, giving good incentives and given the right environment. But even in the wrong environment, we can be good if we keep our heads about us and then get the fuck out when we can. A lot of it's to do with the environment. It's not all internal. We can learn about ourselves, but still, your environment, if you hang around 5 dickheads, chances are you're going to be the 6th dickhead. You're going to be a dickhead. You know, you gotta be strong enough to move towards the non-dickhead people without having that kernel that says, oh, well, I'm a dickhead, I shouldn't hang around these people, these are different to me, I don't belong here. You know what I mean? Because you need to build yourself up. But not, you know, there's a difference between inflating yourself and going, I'm all this, I'm all that, I'm all that. And then when you're challenged and when it all collapses in, and then you collapse in on yourself and you're in bed for 3 days and you can't handle things and you've collapsed into yourself, you want to be strong enough, have a good enough self-esteem that kernel doesn't collapse in and you can take in the bad stuff. You've got to be able to take in the bad with the good. So when you get a bit of feedback that's not good, it's not going to fucking write you off. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to disable you. It's not going to put you in a spin or have you aggressive, have you fighting back and saying they're wrong, they're assholes, all this shit. It's just look for the truth. There's a kernel of truth there, take it on board. It doesn't mean you're wrong. Wrong fundamentally. Beyond human beings being naturally wrong fundamentally, because we're a mechanism of all types of drives, and sometimes those drives just come out of us. The idea is to control them, but you can't do that if you're not aware of yourself. If you're rejecting that shadow part of yourself, you can't take hold of it. You can't control it. Okay, we're done. Have a good day.